Hello. My research paper is on WebJS based information system for rural development. I'm Dr. Simhachalam, and my paper ID is number 164015. And these are the contents of this presentation. First is introduction, and then literature review, study area, methods and approach, findings, and conclusion. These are the contents of my presentation. And in the introduction of my research paper, basically that title itself, it has given WebJS based information system for rural development. The rural development, as you are aware, India is having around 70% population lives in rural area. So the development of rural area is very much important and essential. And for this, we should have a scientific planning and scientific monitoring of the development activities in the rural area is very important. This is the background of my particular paper. For that GIS tools, WebJS particularly based tools being used for planning and monitoring of rural development programs, right? And in that, the GIS is, that is Geographic Information System, has been an effective tool for implementation and monitoring of rural and urban resources. In fact, both. The use of GIS has been a vogue primarily due to the advantages mentioned below, like planning of project, make better decisions, and visual analysis can be done, and improve organizational integration. These are the main advantage of the GIS. So another one is GIS to add on WebGIS. It's a new technology, in fact, and used for data display and to access analysis and query functionality from a GIS server over the internet and intranet. So interactively, user friendliness and platform independent operation are some of the major advantages of WebGIS. It's very interactive and user friendliness, where illiterate, without any software knowledge, one can visualize what exactly we have in our geographical area can be visualized with the help of WebGIS. And the first one, as I said, the planning of project. The major advantage of this particular GIS is planning of the project. It's found in detailed planning of the project, having a main component where analysis of the problem is a prerequisite at the start of the project. With the various modules within GIS, it's possible to calculate surface, length, width, and distance, etc. So planning can be done very scientifically using the GIS. And making decisions. The added advantage of this particular GIS tool is better information leads to better decisions. So is it true for GIS as it is for other information systems? GIS technology has been used to assist in tasks such as presenting information at planning inquiries, helping resolve territorial disputes, and citing pylons in such a way as to minimize visual instruction, and improving organizational integration. Many organizations that have implemented a GIS have found that one of its main benefits is improved management of their own organization and resources, because GIS has the ability to link data sets together by geography. It facilitates the interdependental information sharing and communication. And come to the web-based application, GIS applications, that it accessed over a network or internet, and web applications are popular because of the ubiquity of web browser and convenience of using a web browser as a client, sometimes called a thin client. A number of web-based applications that use techniques derived from Geographic Information System, that is GIS, have seen an enormous increase. Through a web interface, GIS equipped tools can provide a wide range of planning activities in the planning process. These tools hence can be a simple map in front of ending complex spatial analysis ranging from day to day to future planning, which makes more effective process in the any kind of projects. So second of our content is review of literature. The existing literature on application of GIS in planning of rural development, like Bhuvan, like web geoportal for Indian Earth observation data. Bhuvan is there, where you can see all spatial data of rural development sector and other sectors. E-Manchitra, Kurukshetra village information system, RWAS, and then GIS-based modeling for rural infrastructure planning, a web-based application for real-time GIS, web-based GIS and spatial decision support system for watershed management. These are the few review of literatures being used to this particular study. And the study area is Moinabad Mandal, Rangareddy district of Telangana state of India. Was taken as a project covering around 27 villages were there in this study area, would spread over 78 degree 11 minute 26 seconds of east, 78 degree 20 minutes 50 seconds east longitudes. Okay, this is the area which covers of this study area, and under this study area transport and communication, climate, temperature, rainfall has been done. And the methods which we used in this is data used both spatial data for primary data and secondary data both were used, like topo sheet, satellite imagery as a secondary data being used, and ancillary data and field data being used as a primary data. So the following methodology, basically in this entire study what we did is, I did all the existing features, infrastructure, facilities for rural development has been mapped. Map preparation was done, different thematic maps being generated, like base map, land use land cover map, cadastral map, slope map, aspect map, geology map, geomorphology, hydrogeomorphology, groundwater potential, and soil were prepared based on the standard methodology defined by the National Remote Sensing Agency, Government of India, as per IMSD guidelines. These are the findings, all being extracted and mapping being done: base map, existing infrastructure, transport, educational facilities, medical facilities, drainage network, and then digital elevation model of the earth surface of the study area, slope and aspect, land use land cover, geology of the study area, geomorphology of the study area, right? And then groundwater prospects being done, and soil mapping being done, and land capability classification also being done in the study area. You can see the number of maps being generated for this study, like village boundary of the particular study area, base map along with the boundaries, settlements, and different road networking, BT road, car track, footpath being mapped within that, and primary, upper primary, and ZP high schools being mapped, and proposed schools, existing schools being done, and according to that, giving some weightages or giving some criteria of the education department, then new schools being proposed in the study area. Primary health centers and sub-centers also similarly health facilities being mapped, and other wherever the gap is there according to for rural development, we proposed PHC, that is primary health center, and PHC primary health sub-centers also. Bank facilities being mapped, and drainage mapping has been done. The cadastral map is, it will give the land ownership of the study area, and land use land cover map also being done for Moinabad. Groundwater prospects map also developed, and action plan, all integrating of different geographical features of the study area. Action plan being generated for the study area. What could be done after giving the land use land cover, water availability, slope, etc.? What is the possible other action plan activity being done, like afforestation, silviculture, other fodder, fuel, groundwater development with conservation measures, irrigation, plantation, etc. being proposed. And this is the finally, after accessing all existing resources and also proposing resources, we did a web application on the WebGIS. Anyone can click and simply they can see what exactly they have, the entire block at village level, and what is the proposed activities were there. Using this web, they can map, they can measure, they can visualize all the features within that particular study area. You can say, I'll go back, all the features to your left side, you can see these are all thematic layers being generated and proposed layers also generated. You can click any one of these, and village wise you can do the spatial analysis, and also you can get the spatial measurements like point, line, area you can measure over there within your geographical area of this study area. This is the main focus of the study. The main focus is the extracting the availability existing resources, and then according to that giving government guidelines what are the facilities, infrastructure facilities or other land use land cover activities being proposed, optimum land use land cover activities being proposed. Okay, this is the conclusion. I mentioned that its information system will help the government in planning, implementation and monitoring of various rural development projects for development in different fields